A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel. In this particular session, I'm going to be talking about a healthy and healed divine feminine whose masculine is obviously mirroring that mental health back to her, the state of peace and contentment. He's gone somewhere maybe and he tells her that he's missing her. He wants to make her feel special, or he wants her to know that he thinks about her even when he's away. And I'm not talking about a typical couple, like a romantic couple who is like constantly messaging and finding out about each other. And we are not into the space of romance, because we understand that the romance that people see, understand, believe in, that is not real love. Okay. Real love is about respect, about care, about concern, about making the other person feel loved, liked, and also it's genuine. It's not like you're not missing a person, but still you're telling them, hey, I'm missing you, miss you. Every day you're typing, I miss you, I love you, I do this, I do that, Send me a picture, how do you look? This is completely not like that, okay? So I'm literally giving this disclaimer beforehand so that anyone who's listening to this can understand that in the very beginning when I started, I said it's about a healed and healthy divine feminine, okay? So when a person heals, first of all, why do we do inner work? Now there are so many cases, so many comments also, people write to me and then tell me that, I'm having success in this and success in that, and my masculine treats me like this and I'm very happy and this and that. So first of all, one thing is clear, that even in the twin flame community, these positive exchanges of communication are happening between DMs and DFs, and I'm talking about those who are in a better place mentally. And it's not that when people come to me for reading or personal sessions, even therapy, it's not like all of them are single and in separation. Some of them also come after they are back with their partner, or they have entered a new relationship which is about say 2-3 years old now, but still they feel that there is a sadness in them, there is a misery in them, and they need therapy for it, because relationship therapy is also very important. First, the therapies that I do beforehand, like before you get into a serious committed relationship, that is so that you are strong enough and you're mentally healthy enough even when you're all by yourself. And if you're a twin flame, then you can do your mission work. You're basically here to do God's work. You're not here to do your personal things. So anything that helps you to do God's work, and God's work is always not religious by nature. Many people think that if you are doing God's work, then you have to do religious things. No, don't have to do any rituals for doing God's work, because God is about love. Okay. Many people have misrepresented the word God also. God actually means love, true love, purest form of love. Okay. So when we use words like Almighty, in Hindi we have many words that we use to describe the Supreme Being. Even Supreme Being is a synonym. Okay. So when you are integrated with Source, when any feminine gets integrated with Source, she automatically starts getting the right type of energy, the right type of charge. When you get the right type of charge, you will be very enthusiastic and you will be grateful at the same time for your relationship, when you enter the relationship phase. And I'm telling you again and again, those who are in separation, don't listen to this channeling as some kind of it's not happening to me, I'm so sad and this and that. Don't think like that. Think that this can also happen to you in the near future, when you do proper inner work, when you heal your wounds, when you get back into professional career, and you are able to work on your own, and you work on something that you love. It's not something that you've chosen only because it gives you money. You do it because you enjoy it, and you're able to be a good provider to yourself, to others, and to people who are, somehow dependent to you. And people, we don't want to talk about dependency only coming from biological connections, because everybody else is doing things for biological connections only, right? You need to reach to a, space where your biological connections also don't need you. They are sorted out, whether they are independent, whether they are doing whatever But you have a communication level with them in such a way that you don't attach with them too much. You remain detached. They can live their life, you can live your life, and you're not codependent emotionally, mentally, physically. In fact, you're a giver only. You don't want to take anything from them. You want to just give. But you can only give when you're getting from the right source. Okay? When your relationships with all these people are sorted, when you are in a better space, then only you can commit to a worthy man. A worthy man is someone who matchups to your level, who respects you, who understands you, who's not doing drama, who's not doing facade, facade of being a good person, facade of being socially nice, socially presentable. Such people who just do a facade, they are mentally sick and they are living such a pretentious life. Their whole life is about pretending to have a nice image, but inside they have a very crooked image. They have a very negative image, and they're just trying to look better. So they do some good deeds, they'll go and do some charity, and then they'll take 200, 300 pictures of it and they'll put it out all there. And specifically, they'll have like, we are doing this, we are doing that, and blah, blah, blah. And they just want to present to the world. So masculine is not supposed to be that type of a provider who is doing it only for his publicity, promotion, and to look good. He's a provider and he's a nurturer at the same time, and he's obviously mirroring the feminine. The feminine who is a twin flame. She's a twin flame since birth. She doesn't know it. And when I say twin flame also, guys, don't make it a label. Understand the word twin flame. Twin flame means two flames. Two similar twin flames, okay? So what does it mean? Usually when we see a flame, it is always a single flame, right? Even a soul is called a single flame. Many people depict the soul or describe the soul as a single flame. So how did this twin flame word came from, and who coined this term? We need to understand how did it come into being and where are its roots, okay? And what is it trying to tell you? These two flames are present within you, okay? And when these two flames join, then they become one singular flame. So you must have heard my song or watched that music video I had shared, Duality to Singularity. Listen to the lyrics of the song. Basically, we are trying to say, it is actually a twin flame song. I'm trying to say over there, share over there, express over there, that duality to singularity is the path of twin flames. You may be born with two dual energies, present in your life. Now, when two dual energies are present, it can be good also, it can be bad also, because that is the whole structure of that energy. Polarity, opposite, disparity. At the same time, there is harmony, there is togetherness. So something good is happening, something bad is happening at the same time. That's why most of the twin flames in their childhood, they have both type of experiences. They have esoteric, spiritual, mystical experiences, and at the same time they go through abuse, trauma, and God knows what all. Okay? So these two opposite experiences, they carry with each other for a long time. And they try to understand it, they try to figure it out. Some people tell me that my twin flame journey started 3 years back, 4 years back, 1 year back. And I say, really? Who told you that? Your twin flame journey started right when you were on this planet Earth. And then things went on and on and on and on and on. And the more spiritual you became. That's why many twin flames have many affairs also. They may be feeling guilty about it. They may be feeling sad about it that, why my relationships did not last. I gave my 100% every time there was a problem, every time something happened. Don't feel bad about it. What to do? This is the time and age like that. All these things are very prevalent. The hookup culture is prevalent, flings are prevalent, nightclubs are very prevalent, where you just go, you dance, you drink the whole night. I mean, what is the point of doing all that? You want to dance, you can dance anywhere. You can dance in a park. You can dance in your house. You can be a dancer. You can learn different forms of classical dancing and whatnot. Even dancing is like cheap nowadays. Well, technically dancing is supposed to take you close to God because it's a form of meditation. So all these things, singing, dancing, creativity, these are all supposed to take you to source, to God, to positive energy, to upliftment. But the same can also be used for taking you to hell, taking you to demonic energies, taking you to the wrong path, taking you to sin, taking you to all horrible things that you can imagine. And nobody is here criticizing anything, right? We are not criticizing it. So a healed feminine will understand many such things automatically, because daily she is doing inner work and daily she is doing source integration. You also need to think, what is the inner work that you do every day and how much time are you giving to inner work? When people come to me for therapy, I ask them this question. This is a very important question. It is one of the questions in the forms also. So what do you do exactly, inner work, daily inner work? What is your technique? Because some of the people are doing some of the things and some people are doing many things. But none of that is giving them any benefit. Sometimes they feel there's no benefit. There has to be little bit of benefit, but you obviously want your journey, your progress to become faster, isn't it? That's the whole idea of doing inner work. There is some kind of a restlessness sometimes in a devotee's heart, in a seeker of love. So what are we seeking? We are the seekers, or we are the lovers of truth. We are the lovers of harmony. We are the seekers of true relationships, truth about everything, right? That's what a twin flame is supposed to do, and that's why there are twin flames, two flames, so that you can examine and check out both the aspects of life, the good and the bad, the dark and the night. And when you are able to do that, when you can understand it better, you surrender to source, you work on yourself, you do daily, regular inner work, and then gradually you will meet more guys also, guys and girls both. Again, this is not gender specific, this is energy specific. So you will meet many people, and it's okay if they are not your type. It's okay if they don't match up to your standards. It's okay to reject some people who are not good enough for you. Sometimes you also need to ask other people, is this person worthy of my presence, my company, my time? Is he good enough for me? Is she good enough for me? That's the question you need to ask. So after doing all of that, finally you come to a conclusion, okay, that I can date so and so person. And I'm not even jumping into marriage and engagement, because twin flames should ideally marry late. They should never marry early, in haste, because they are different. They are having a spiritual awakening. How can you mix these things in spiritual awakening? So that's why some of their relationships don't last that long, or even if they're long-term relationships, they end on a very ugly note sometimes, very depressing note. They get into dark night of the soul. Many bad things happen to them. Their finances go corrupt. They don't have any money. Their career is not going anywhere. So they are questioning everything. Why am I doing this job? So after doing a job for 4 years, 5 years, they cannot do it anymore. They can't do it for one more single day. But when they quit the job, they don't find anything. Then they sit at home. Then they realize, oh, at least that job was paying my bills. It takes them time to realize that. But then I don't want to do something like that. Same is with love and relationship. Because of the time and age we are living in, we are not purposely saying, okay, I want to have 20 flings. Universe give me. Nobody wants to get their heart broken 20 times, 15 times, 10 times, or 5 times, or whatever is your number. Sometimes people even count the online relationships where they never met the person, they never touched the person, but they count that. There is no physical interaction. It's completely, and despite not being physical interaction, there is some physical intimacy. So they count these relationships also. These are all ghost type relationships, absent people. So here in this channeling, I can clearly see, and it's very interesting that both of them are very happy. They have judged each other properly. They have checked out. They have made some, thoughts. They have seen that there are no red flags. I know this person pretty well. I like this person. So that's how they materialize. That's how the relationship materializes into something more deeper, into something more, responsibility oriented, love oriented, respect oriented. You cannot have true love without devotion, dedication, respect, responsibility. And you should be a giver. Both of them are givers, so they like to give to each other. He likes to tell her that I'm missing you, honey. What are you doing? How was your day? So this is genuinely asking someone, it's not like making it up and asking just because the whole world is asking. And these type of people don't do so much dramatic, romantic stuff also. They do regular things like what regular spiritually healed and healthy people would do. Eat healthy, work hard, take care of some people, live with animals, all of those things are there. For your personal situation, you can connect with me and write to me at thesunamoon@gmail.com once you have checked out the description box. If you're looking for therapy, you want to improve your relationships, your life, then at that point in time, also you need to have that urge that I want to work on myself. I want to be this. I want to be a better version of myself. You can go for chakra therapy, chakra alignment. You can go for narcissistic abuse release. This is one of the most difficult type of trauma. It gives you PTSD and whatnot. Lot of things, it is connected to, and this also makes you attract narcissistic partners. So you go on attracting narcissistic partners and you also give them the label of twin flame. So it's like somebody is treating you very badly for a long time, pretty good time, and you're still giving them the label of twin flame. Because of the placement of the label on a wrong person, you're not even able to get out of the trap, the hellhole. Neither you're able to work on yourself, neither you're progressing. You're still there, waiting. If your twin flame, say that person is your genuine twin flame also, if that person goes away, is doing something, living their life, then are you supposed to stay over there stuck in the past? You should also go live your life. You should also, do all the good things that you deserve. Don't be stuck up with other people. Step up. Learn to step up. So these two people know how to step up. The ones that I spoke about in the channeling. And this is the type of energy all of you need to have. And for that, you need to work on yourself. If you cannot afford therapies or personal sessions, the reason why I make so much online content is because I know a lot of people go through this stage also. So don't feel guilty and don't feel bad about it. Use the content, all the free content, all the good content, the one that you resonate with that can help you. Use it for your benefit, for your growth. And then also you can get into therapy and you can get into deeper inner work. And you can also get into relationship therapy if you are struggling with your relationship. You are currently in the relationship, but you are very much stuck up over there. So you can write to me for that. Now, kindly do not share your twin flame journey in advance with me, because we use certain intuitive tools also to determine your energy, to determine your state of mind and things like that. And, understand the psychology that you come from. Okay, so keep doing inner work, and ascension is a lifestyle. Remember that. Thank you so much for being here with me. One love and peace out, and Jai Shri Ram.